Hello there, you're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS News at 5. Let's begin with our top stories. A toddler in the United States accidentally shot a 5-month-old infant inside a home in the state of Florida. According to the police, the incident led to the woman who was caring for the 3-year-old and the infant to be charged with neglect. Law enforcement responded to the home in the city of Tampa around 1 p.m. Saturday after a call that the infant has been shot. The Tampa Police Department said in a statement, Paula Concepcion Santos, 25, was taken into custody by police and charged with child neglect, and the infant was taken to the Tampa General Hospital. Luckily, the infant had non-life-threatening injuries and was treated accordingly. Santos allegedly told the police that the 3-year-old got hold of a firearm and discharged it by accident. Officers continue to try to piece together how the shooting happened and have not disclosed the relationship between Santos and the 2 children. As of today, Santos was in jail, held on a US $15,000 bond. Recently, China was hit by a 6.8 magnitude earthquake in the southwestern province of Sichuan, and the death toll from the disaster has risen to 74 deaths. Rescuers are doing their best to evacuate the villagers via zip line across rivers and cliffs and taking stock of buildings that were destroyed by the quake. Wang Bo, a local, was particularly relieved when he heard that his family was safe, even though his house has collapsed.
家人现在打电话说的是还安全，然后房屋是倒塌了的，然后就是我也还没有到家，因为路上很多地方都在掉石头嘛，然后也没有过去。
The rescue team leader, Zhao Fang, is currently implementing his plans to rescue the injured people.
然后上面现在2个方案，一个是直升飞机过去直接空运抢救伤员，但是目前那地方因为山势非常陡峭，就基本没有停机的可能性，现在还在进一步确定。
As earthquakes are common in Sichuan, China, Earthquake Network Center recorded 3 aftershocks at the epicenter at a depth of 12 kilometers. China's most deadly earthquake was in 2008 when an 8-point magnitude struck Weichuan County, killing almost 70,000 people.
Welcome back. The wearing of face masks indoors is now optional, effective today. However, according to Health Minister Khairi Jamaluddin, the wearing of face masks is still mandatory in public transportation, such as buses, airplanes, or when having symptoms and at health facilities and care centers. While now optional, the Ministry of Health also encourages the use of face masks when in crowded places like night markets, places of worship, and stadiums. The mandatory use of face masks in public came into effect on August 1st, 2020. The requirement for face mask use outdoors was relaxed in outdoor setting beginning May 1st this year. Police are on the lookout for a man who peeped a 32-year-old female teacher inside the toilet of the National Sports Complex in Section 21, Shah Alam, last month. Shah Alam Police Chief Assistant Commissioner Muhammad Iqbal Ibrahim said the incident occurred on August 15 when the teacher brought her students to the complex to rehearse for the Merdeka Day celebration parade.
He said the suspect's action were recorded on a closed-circuit television (CCTV) and went viral on social media. The recording showed the man entering the women's toilet at the sports complex. He said on the day of the incident, the teacher had taken students to the complex to participate in the National Day celebration parade practice. And while she was in the toilet, she found a man spying on her from the next toilet cubicle. The case is classified under Section 448 of the Penal Code and Section 14 of the Minor Offences Act. He said the investigators are obtaining the closed-circuit television camera CCTV recordings in the surrounding area to help identify the suspect. A CCTV recording at the complex had gone viral on social media showing the man dressed in all black pacing up and down the corridor leading to the men's and women's toilet. He was seen going in and out of the women's toilet several times. Anyone with the information can contact Investigating Officer Inspector Hadi at 016-274-5515.
Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob on Tuesday called on the heads of Malaysian diplomatic missions abroad to apply a more creative approach in an effort to attract more foreign investors to Malaysia. As such, he said that foreign investors are crucial to the country as the government can create job opportunities and improve economic growth.
Kita juga harus cakna dalam meneroka serta menarik pelaburan daripada negara-negara yang baru, terutamanya apabila dunia sedang rancak mencari destinasi pelaburan yang stabil di era pasca pandemik ini. Pada masa yang sama, saudara dan saudari perlu turut memberikan fokus kepada pembukaan pasaran-pasaran kepada produk-produk ekspor Malaysia.
He said this while officiating the 9 Malaysian Heads of Diplomatic Mission ceremony, which was held virtually at Wisma Putra. According to Ismail Sabri, sectors such as trade, education, and agriculture need to be given a comprehensive assessment to ensure Malaysia is always on the right track and aware of the dynamics of global development and current challenges. Current developments have also pressured governments around the world to realign their direction, focus, and approaches to the implementation of their public policy with the challenges they now face.
The Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob stressed the importance of mastering foreign languages, especially in diplomat. As such, he said the government was aware of the important role played by the Foreign Ministry and diplomatic missions abroad in helping the government manage the pandemic and deal with negative impacts.
Saya sendiri telah mengutus surat kepada pemimpin-pemimpin dunia yang ditulis dalam bahasa Melayu dengan disertakan terjemahan bahasa Inggeris. Begitu juga penggunaan bahasa Melayu sewaktu penyertaan saya dalam pelbagai mesyuarat antarabangsa yang lain. Kerajaan turut menggalakkan diplomat kita untuk menguasai bahasa asing selaras dengan keperluan menjalankan urusan rundingan diplomatik dan perdagangan dengan negara lain.
At the same time, he said efforts to internationalize the Malay language on the world stage were a government policy and one of the priority areas of the Malaysian foreign policy framework, namely language and cultural diplomacy.
Usaha mengantarabangsakan bahasa Melayu di persada dunia merupakan dasar kerajaan dan salah satu fokus di dalam kerangka dasar luar negeri, iaitu diplomasi bahasa dan kebudayaan. Saya telah mengarahkan supaya semua urusan surat menyurat saya menggunakan bahasa Melayu, termasuk yang melibatkan urusan luar negara.
He said the foreign ministry as well as the diplomatic missions of Malaysia should always be ready to play a more active role so that the Malaysia relationships with foreign countries is upgraded either to the level of strategic partnership or comprehensive strategic partnership. The reopening of the country's borders gates on April 1st was a strategic step taken by the government to revitalize economic activities, including the international tourism sector.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. Just a click away onto our official website at tvstv.my or follow us on our social media platforms. Those were the updates on TVS News at 5. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching.